Happy almost New Year, everyone. I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought I would create a video similar to the one I created last year and go over my favorite wigs of 2023. Now, these are not necessarily styles that were released in 2023, but that's the year that I reviewed them. So just so you know, they're not all necessarily brand new styles. But I just think it's a good time to kind of review what I looked at and what I found, how I found that wigs were developing and changing, and what I appreciated in terms of fibers and cap constructions and styles. So we will look at all of that and talk about it. I have about 6 styles that we can look at that I still have here, and then we'll look at some photos, and I'll link all the video reviews down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started. You might have already guessed it, but the style I'm wearing here is Citrus Mint by Beless in the color Mocha with Cream. I absolutely love this style. This is from my personal collection. This is a style I like to wear when I'm going out to dinner or just want to dress up a little bit and feel like I've put a little effort into how my hair is looking. Normally, my go-to style is a very sleek, straight style, and I will show that to you also in this video. But I love these beachy waves. I love Beless's heat-friendly synthetic fibers. They are just wonderful and feel so beautiful. Let's go ahead and look at this style. So you have these loose beach waves that are so popular, and most manufacturers have a mid-length beach wavy style at this point. So it really comes down to which colors you prefer, which fibers you prefer, and possibly certain cap constructions as well. But this one I think is lovely. It has a center mono part, as you can see. And I have a piece of silicone scar tape that I like to place under there so that I can create scalp appearance. We have an extended lace front that runs from about here to here. Really well done front hairline with lighter fibers in the front and delicate knotting. So I just think that is done extremely well and looks so natural. Let's go ahead and look at her from all sides so you can see the loose, beautiful wave pattern. Here she is from the right. And the back, and the left. So yes, I just feel very glamorous in this style. I like to tuck her on one side usually. That just works really well for me. I think I really don't like to feel fibers in my face too much, and you can do that and then remove it again if you want to just display the style the way it came, but absolutely a beautiful beach wavy style. This is Secret by Beless. I absolutely love this style. This is my daily go-to style, and you'll see that I have changed her a little bit. I'll insert a photo here of what Secret looked like originally. This is a new style that was released this year, and she comes a little bit longer than this with some flips, and I straightened the ends, and then I trimmed the style a little bit so that I have this straight, longer bob with a left side part. And I just absolutely adore this style. I am now a convert. I originally was afraid of heat-friendly synthetic fibers, thinking that they wouldn't last as long as the synthetic styles that I was used to. But I can tell you, at least in this length, these fibers are lasting me just as long as the synthetic styles. And so I just absolutely adore them and love this beautiful style. So let's go ahead and look at the details. We have an extended lace front, as you can see, runs from here to here on me, and very delicate knotting, light fibers in the front. So I think that's really well done. I think I have a little bit of makeup on the lace front there. I apologize. And then we have that left side part, and I have some silicone scar tape under there. So really a beautiful front hairline. I feel very comfortable with this lace front. Let's go ahead and look at this style from all sides. Here she is from the right, and the back, and the left. So yeah, just a gorgeous, sleek, straight, heat-friendly synthetic style. I have one more belle tress style to talk about, and let's go ahead. I'll just insert a photo here. This is Destiny by Belle Tress, also in this color Mocha with Cream, if you can't tell already from watching my channel and this video. I absolutely love that color. So Destiny was also released in 2023, and I was immediately interested in that style because I just thought the texture looked so natural. And also I was very interested in the bangs, and in my video that I'll link in the description box down below, you can also see a tutorial for how to trim the bangs. But I absolutely adore that little style. I think it just looked very natural, and if you're looking for a bob style with bangs, I think it's a wonderful option. This is Rachel Light by Jon Renau in Mousse Cake. This is a beautiful, longer, wavy style, as you can see. And she comes with a long fringe. I will leave the measurements for the fibers here in the video. And so I wanted to let you know that I did trim these bangs so that they would suit my face shape and that I could wear them the way I felt comfortable. And so absolutely just a gorgeous, long, wavy style. I was initially drawn to this style because I thought it would be perfect for wearing up in a ponytail and still having the bangs that kind of soften that look. So she absolutely doesn't disappoint. And I will show her to you, and then I'll style her into a ponytail quickly so you can see what that looks like. But this style, of course, is in the Jon Renau Light collection, which, if you're not familiar, these are light density styles, so very realistic. You have an ear-to-ear lace front so that you can style these fibers away from the face and have that appearance of hair growth all along the extended lace front. Depending on your head size, you may need to trim the lace, also depending on whether you have bio hair that is showing. So for me, I had to trim the lace because I had the lace sitting on top of my bio hair here near the ears, which of course is not a natural look. You want to be able to blend those fibers in. So that's what I did, and I have a video also on my channel showing you how I like to trim the lace on the Jon Renau Light collection, and I'll leave a link to that in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get a good look at this style. We have, as I said, that ear-to-ear lace front and very delicate knotting all along that hairline. The lighter fibers in the front also help create a very natural hairline appearance there. We have a full mono top, and I don't have any silicone scar tape under there right now, so I'm not sure if you can see any scalp, but you absolutely can achieve scalp appearance with this. And then you just have these gorgeous, long, wavy fibers all around. Let's go ahead and look at her from all sides. Here she is from the right, and the back, and the left. Okay, so let's go ahead and style her into a ponytail. I have my hair tie here, and I do want to let you know that my fine and thin bio hair is out because I like to incorporate it into my ponytail when I do these updos. So I just gather the fibers, and we'll just do a loose lower ponytail. If you need to, you could also pull these fibers forward and down to help create a little more coverage for yourself. But I just think that's such a fun look with this longer wavy style. Let's look at that from all sides. Here it is from the right, and the back, and the left. So I absolutely love the versatility of this little style. I find that it's very realistic and natural looking. And I love this color also. I think it's not at all too stripy, and I think it looks very natural for anyone looking for a cooler brunette tone. So next we'll talk about Madison by Jon Renau. So I will insert two photos here of Madison. I actually reviewed her in two colors. So on top I have Raspberry Twist, and on the bottom I have Roasted Chestnut. And I don't have Madison any longer. I sold her. Those are not colors that I wanted to wear right now. If I were to wear Madison, I would probably wear her in Shaded Peach, which is my current favorite Jon Renau color. But Madison is just a beautiful, sleek style, as you can see. I loved the face framing pieces in the front, the extended lace front, and the full mono top. It is just absolutely my kind of style in terms of, lower density, sleek, and yet very pretty around the face. So I absolutely adore Madison, and that is why she's on my list for 2023. This lovely mid-length wavy style is Love Wave by Gabor in SS Rusty Auburn. This is a new release for 2023, and I was absolutely so excited to try this style because I love a mid-length wavy style, and also I just thought that this texture looked so realistic, not overly styled, just some really loose, undone waves throughout. And absolutely, she doesn't disappoint. I think this is an adorable style. I did use a little bit of silicone spray on the fibers because they were feeling a little bit dry. And that really helps with this style. She does have an extended lace front, which I love. Again, creates that illusion of hair growth all along there. Beautiful front hairline, delicate knotting, the lighter fibers in the front. And this is the parting space I was able to achieve on the left. I do have some matte eyeshadow on there. And I do want to point out that this is a hand-tied top, not a mono top. So you have cluster knotting on this top. And when I looked at it during my review, and I highly recommend that you look at that, it does look like there are some areas that are a little too sparse to change the part line, but it works very well on this style on the left there. I think that looks very natural. So let's go ahead and look at her from all sides. Here she is from the right and the back and the left. Really natural, fun looking style. And also with this length, you have quite a bit of versatility. You can do a ponytail or an updo, lots of options with this style. So I have one more Gabor style to talk about and show you, and that's next. This pretty little bob style is High Society by Gabor in the color SS Sugared Nickel. I just love a classic little bob style like this. That won't experience too much friction and is very wearable. This is not a new style, but it was new to me, and I just absolutely love it. I think it has a lot of wonderful features and is just so easy to wear. Low density, you can easily do an ear tuck with this kind of a style. And it has a lace front, temple to temple, not extended. It runs from here to here. You have a left mono part where you can create some beautiful scalp appearance, and that front hairline is done really well. You can see the lighter fibers in the front and delicate knots. So just gorgeous. I was really drawn to this color, the SS Sugared Nickel. Even though the dark rooting isn't necessarily natural, I think it just works and looks really pretty with this gray shade. So let's go ahead and look at her from all sides. Here she is from the right and the back. You can see the layers and the left. Just a really pretty bob style with layers and in a gorgeous shade. So next we'll look at a Raquel Welsh style. So here we have another very pretty short bob style, similar to High Society, but these are heat-friendly synthetic fibers, whereas High Society is a synthetic style. This, of course, is Straight Up with a Twist by Raquel Welsh in Shaded Wheat. You probably know this is not a new style, but it's new to me. And I have to say, I absolutely agree with the rest of the wig-wearing world that loves this style. It is a very pretty, pretty style and very practical in this length as well, because it will experience minimal friction. So what we have is just gorgeous layers. I did steam these fibers away from the face, gave it a little lift in the front. And it's just done so well, and it feels very light density. There's really minimal permatease, and it just looks natural and sleek. And I absolutely love this color too, this warm blonde with a dark root. So let's go ahead and look at some of the features. On this one, we have an extended lace front, and it runs from here to here on me with lighter fibers in the front and a beautiful hairline. You have a full mono top on this one, and I've just kind of created a messy part. I thought with a shorter bob style like this, I thought that would suit it better than a defined part. And let's go ahead and look at this style from all sides. Here she is from the right and the back, and you can see all that beautiful layering. And the left. Very easy to wear, very pretty, very flattering, I think, for a lot of face shapes. You can easily do a little half tuck, which I always love to do with this style as well. And you're ready to go. Those fibers are not falling in your face, and then you can just easily revert back to the original style. So absolutely love this Raquel Welsh style. Next, I wanted to talk about two Ellen Villa styles. The first one is Leah II, and I'll insert a photo here so that you can see. And she is in the color Light Bernstein Rooted. She has an extended lace front, a left mono part, and heat-friendly synthetic fibers. Of course, this is the new Leah. There was an original Leah with a different lace front, and Leah II has that extended lace front, which we all love so much. And this is just an adorable, edgy bob style with stick straight, sort of razor cut ends. And I love this style and have seen it on so many people now. So I think it's a very popular and beautiful style. The second Ellen Villa style that's on my list is Nola. Nola is a new style for 2023, and it reminded me a lot of Esprit that I had reviewed previously. Nola is a lower price point and absolutely adorable. So she is a synthetic style with a left mono part and an extended lace front. I just loved the very loose waves. I just felt it was very natural and lightweight, which is very often the case with Ellen Villa styles. And so I absolutely recommend that as a short little wavy bob style, also with a price point that won't break the bank. And so what I have here is Kendall by Henry Margaux. And the color is 82726GR, which is a brunette shade by Henry Margaux that I absolutely love. I wore Candace in that shade for quite some time as my go-to. And she is a synthetic style with a mono top and an extended lace front. Beautiful beach waves. As I recall, she had a fringe, but I had styled the fringe to the side. And I looked at Kendall as a possible sister style for Candace because of the mid-length beachy waves. And as I recall, it was also lower density and just a beautiful synthetic wavy style. One more long style that's on my list is Joy by Envy in chocolate caramel, which I will put a photo right there for you. This is a synthetic style with a left mono part and an extended lace front. I absolutely love this style. I haven't tried too many Envy styles, and I was really delighted with both the style and the color. It's just a loose, wavy, long style, as you can see. And she had these curtain bangs, you know, kind of a longer fringe that kind of curled outward. And it was just so pretty. And the color itself, I called it reverse peekaboo in my review. I'm not sure that's the correct term, but basically what we had were darker fibers on the underside of the wig, and then on the surface you had more of this highlighted color. So it was very interesting, I thought, and edgy looking, and just a gorgeous long wavy style with all the versatility that comes along with it. The last style on my list is Kennedy by Estetica. Again, I'll insert a photo here. This was a new style for 2023, and I have to tell you, I'm surprised how many short bob styles ended up on my list. I just think they're very practical and very pretty. And this one has synthetic fibers, a mono top, full mono top, and extended lace front. So I remember seeing Kennedy on an influencer from Europe, actually, initially, and just looked so pretty on her. I had to try it, but it had a center part, and I changed it to a left part, and then I loved it even more. So that is just a really pretty short bob style with just the tiniest bit of texture, not really waves, but it just made it look very natural. And I love the length, I love the fibers, and the style I thought was just to die for, very modern and edgy and chic. So I hope that looking at these styles today has been helpful for you. I know that very often as a new wig wearer, you're just looking for recommendations for what are really some of the best styles out there that more experienced wig wearers gravitate towards. And there's just so much information, and there are so many styles. It's an embarrassment of riches, really, and it helps to be able to narrow it down a little. So if you like natural, lower density styles, that tends to be what I gravitate towards, then I hope that this has been helpful for you, and I'll look forward to seeing you in 2024. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye-bye.